So, acolytes, this is actually pre-recorded because, well, today is a good day. I have some things to do, but hey, it is what it is. By the way, this is actually the second channel of Murozaki Juice, the Purple Man. So, show the man some love. You know who it is? For F's sake, honestly, this guy needs more subs. Not just subs, views, all in all. I just hope everything's gonna go good with him, and then he can actually go back to his old ways. But as it is, let's see. People on TikTok are almost dying for views. I will agree with that. That's just oof. On the one hand, I agree with him. On the other, I understand it because you could just never work in your life if you just do something stupid on the internet. There is a chance of it. So yeah, I understand why. I still don't agree with it. TikTok people are stupid. Not all, but yeah, fair enough.
Now, since its creation,
I would say the creators of TikTok are stupid, or the toxic ones that actually don't do anything fucking responsible.
TikTok has given birth to many different trends. I'm sure we're all well aware of this by now. This app is absolutely massive. And TikTok having mainstream trends has been going on for 5 years now, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. But to be fair here, it did start off relatively light, with a large majority of them just being cringy dances. The guys doing the fucking hand thing was just so cringe. But for the time, that's all it was. People
Acolytes, I think I'm too old to understand why that was a thing. Those are children. Stupid things like that will be fun for them for a short while, and then hopefully they go to normal. I still don't understand it.
Or just being stupid online, not the end of the world. But unfortunately, as time went on, those trends went from being cringy little dances to people genuinely losing their mind.
Or pretending to Tourette woman. I'm still pissed off because of her.
After 2020, it just went downhill. Now we have people pretending to be animals, pretending to be babies, and some just straight up faking mental illness. I think the term brain rot perfectly describes what's happened to our modern generation. These modern TikTok trends have turned people genuinely fucking crazy. But we all know this, okay? Some people on this app are
And by the way, sorry for that. I just got written down on WhatsApp that Warhammer 40k Dawn of War has a new release. Sorry for that. Murozaki, I know you're watching, sorry for that, but that's important. That's very, very important.
absolutely fucking insane, and a large portion of these trends just further solidify that point. I'm not covering new ground here. However, what is fresh ground is the new extreme levels that people will go to for these trends. Now, I don't quite exactly know the name of this trend. I don't really think it has a name. But the new trend on TikTok is people just casually almost killing themselves. Very trendy and quirky. Let's just all record ourselves almost dying. Now, what people do...
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it's nothing new. I remember there was a thing where a lot of people just went on very high stuff or planked everywhere or freaking ate some Reinigungsmittel. So yeah, that's nothing new. People almost offing themselves. It's still worrying. I mean, let's just be honest here. If somebody actually... well, somehow makes it, you know, it's always bad because you lose a human life, but on the other hand, if you freaking off yourself because of TikTok, you know, it's hard to feel bad.
Here is they find a ledge or something to grab onto, and they'll hang off it and dangle almost 50 feet in the air, because that is cool and quirky. That's fucking cool, okay? You can't tell me that's not cool. Casually risking my life for a TikTok video? That is fucking cool. I was always under the belief that we can only lose our mind once. How do we keep getting worse? This whole trend is a game of dumb ways to die. What is the fucking point? Why would anyone do this? These levels of stupidity are
Because of clicks, it's simple. As I said at the start, a lot of people actually think that if they go viral, they never have to work, and that's enough of a motivation to do stupid shit like that. It's still not good. If I ever see one of the people that I know do that, I'm simply never ever gonna talk to them ever again, even if it's family. But hey.
Insane. Are those TikTok views really worth it? Dangling off a 50-foot drop, is that worth the TikTok views? Listen, I can understand those TikTok likes and views being high dopamine, okay? I get it. But it can't be worth getting paralyzed for
It's not. It's not, but people, well,
life, or just not having a life at all. I mean, look at some of these drops. You will meet the Grim Reaper if you so much as slip. And I mean, some of these aren't even solid ledges. I mean, you trust your fingers that much? All it would take is a single gust of wind and you would turn into an urban legend. And the worst thing is they're doing it one-handed because they have to record themselves being suicidal. One arm cramp and you will turn into loot. What is the fucking point of this trend? I don't get it. There has to be cobwebs and spiders in place of where your brain is.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. When I was younger, people did this for no views. So yeah, there were way dumb stuff. Let's just say very stupid stuff. Those are just kids doing their things. I still don't agree with it, because if people see this, they just going in and thinking they can get famous because of it. This extra motivation lets them do very stupid stuff, and if somebody actually does that, in my opinion, and posts it, they should instantly get banned and have some legal consequences, because that's stupid.
For you to think this is a good idea. If I haven't made my point clear enough already, this is not a good idea. There's gotta be other ways to get views on this app, man. I mean, that one girl a few years ago bopped her head and got like 1 billion views. I'm sure you can find something, mate. Because doing all this feels a little bit extreme.
I mean, that's...
As we can clearly see, this is quite the intellectual titan. And the worst thing is, these don't look like they're around my age, so like 19, 20, 21. What the fuck are you lot doing? You could quite literally do anything else. Anything. It's the internet. You could play games, stream, make skits, dance, I don't know. Preferably something that doesn't contain you almost killing your...
Yeah, and the thing is, it won't even help, because a lot of people do it, and people just lose interest after the first freaking 20 minutes of that. It's simple. This just won't work.
And they know this is a bad idea. I mean, no one is that dumb to the point where they don't think this isn't dangerous. They just don't give a shit. You know, when I was younger, my mother used to always have this philosophy that everything is the phone's fault. So like, if you have a headache, it's the phone. If you're hungry, it's the phone. If you're tired, it's the phone. I guess in my case, the apple doesn't fall too far because it is the phone's fault. People are dangling off buildings, genuinely risking their life for a 5-second video. We're truly losing it. We are losing our fucking minds. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, with friends like that, enemies just aren't needed. This is how they react to one of their best mates dangling off a 50-foot drop. Just a giggle and a laugh, innit? Because it's funny. Yeah, if he fell here, he would have turned into fucking mincemeat on the ground. Let's record it, because that's so funny. You know, I was gonna do the whole old man speech where they're like, oh my god, what if the kids think this is acceptable behavior and do the trend? But no child alive is that stupid. From when I could talk, I knew that hanging off buildings probably isn't a good idea. It's a shame that some people still haven't reached that level of intellect. Honestly, if you see this and you believe it's a good idea to replicate it, then it's natural selection at that point. You shouldn't...
Correct. Yes, that's the word that I actually didn't get. Yes, it's natural selection. If you fall down, it is what it is.
Have to be told not to do this. That knowledge should really be packaged in with common sense. Look, okay, I know everyone wants to be famous nowadays, everyone wants to be the guy to get 1 million views, but come on, man, find another way. And I mean, this isn't even the best option. Some of these videos barely crack 1,000 likes. Was it really worth it? Risking your life for 500 likes, was that worth it? Don't worry, mate. I'll answer for you. No. No, it wasn't. I don't want to be the guy to police content and censor stuff, but I feel like this trend should probably end before...
As I said, I am not a freaking freedom of speech purist. I personally think if somebody does this on TikTok, they should instantly get banned and even have some legal consequences thrown away behind them, because showing things like this is just extremely dumb, stupid, and irresponsible. And it's even, yes, because everybody could say it was like Jackass. Yes, I was one of the people, even at that age, where I just said, no, that's stupid, do not repeat that. Those are actual professionals that do it. They know how to do this stuff without getting harmed themselves. If you do this in a controlled environment, that's fine. But not like this.
Someone else does. It's grim, but it's true. A lot of these people would cease to exist if they fell from this height. But oh well, the people of TikTok being absolutely brainless. What else is new? But anyways, guys, this is in fact the end of the video, and if you liked, please leave a like, and if you didn't, then feel free to degrade me in the comments. But
nah, don't degrade him. Show him love. The dude is really a very extremely nice guy. Yeah. After talking to him, gonna be honest, he's really on point here. I just it's the entire TikTok thing is just stupid anyway. Like the risking of Acolyte's just good night. I don't know what to say to this. It's just stupid and moral.